You look so pretty. I love it. No, my mom had called, and then my dad had called, and no, but that's why I was gonna tell you. I'm gonna go after my parent. I'm gonna go after I'm done to my parents, and I'm gonna go check. I'll remember. I know I will. It wasn't a big deal, but dude, can you remind me today, please? All right, I'll close my door for you. If Canelo wants in, let me know. What's up, everybody? Oh, yeah, I'm from you. Cool. What's going on, everybody? Mario here in Fighting FX. And I decided, you know what? Whenever like people go live and they're like doing stuff, right? It's like some people are like cartoonists, some people are like video editors, right? Some people are artists, right? And so they'll like paint on TikTok or they'll play their guitar on TikTok, right? And especially if they're doing like watch along stuff, right? And I said to myself, I'm a writer. Why can't I just write while live? I've done it before. I've done it a bunch of times, actually. So I decided that's what we're going to do. Fightsatw.com is where you can go. Check out my recap of Raw on Netflix Stranger Things collab. It's 7:45. They've been live for about 45 minutes now. Basically, all you've missed is a really dope set intro. I'm assuming if you're a Stranger Things fan, it's dope, which I am. If you're not a Stranger Things fan, I'm not sure how you feel about this. In fact, I'm going to bet that most wrestling fans, like hardcore wrestling fans that aren't Stranger Things fans, probably hate it. I mean, I'm not saying they do. I'm just guessing. I think it's cool. I like it. It's fun. Here's what I didn't like: the intro, and I'm going to tell you why. In my recap more elaborately, but specifically, it was like super corporate, which is not like a thing that I normally really care about at all because you have to pay the bills, right? And Stranger Things is like the hottest show in the world. It's like telling AEW not to have like Superman trailers or Supergirl trailers. It's like stupid. Like combining comics and wrestling makes sense in a lot of levels. There's a lot of the same fandom that is shared. That said, though, it's like they came out of the van and Corey Graves is dressed like he's a part of the Hellfire Club. And Michael Cole's like, we just got out of the van. I went to the 1980s. I was a kid again. It's like, no, you didn't. Like, this is the same show that 4 weeks ago put Jay Uso on Suicide Watch. And then the very next week broke continuity completely. And he was like, yay. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's like, okay, at what point are we supposed to believe you and not believe you? Is kind of what that intro made me realize. Maybe some of y'all didn't really take it as serious, but yeah. Anyway, other than that, I was cool with everything else. We have new tag team champions. Again, you can go to Fights8. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that alone. You can go to fightsatw.com and check out my recap for the entire show, top to bottom. As we speak, we are currently watching Becky Lynch bitch out a referee. I'm like, it's like weird because I had to rewind it to get to a certain part, and then like, but I'm watching it live also. So they're doing the Stranger Things cam while they're off of. Yo, what is this? These are just like random people. Black Stone Cold. Love it. That's dope. A Stone Cold Vecna and a CM Punk drawing? Are you serious, dude? I hate how much more talented people are than me. Yo, black folks love cosplay. Black nerds love cosplay, dude. I fuck with it. All right. All right. So we're doing the AJ Gunther feud. They're gonna fight next week. Bro, let me tell y'all. Gunther should retire AJ Styles. I said it. Listen, I was so wrong about Gunther and John Cena. So wrong. But that's okay because we're not afraid to admit that over here on Infight and FX. All right, Infight and Exchange. That's everywhere on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, IG, live on all platforms right now. Go to those platforms, subscribe. Actually, now we're live on IG. So the rumors are Chad Gable is coming back tonight. And if you've been under a rock for the last couple months, then also Chris Jericho is rumored to return. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Jericho's coming back. We've said that on this show a bunch. It's not that I don't want him to come back. I would love him to come back. I don't think this was ever the place to bring him back. Has nothing to do with him. Like, it's, if you just want the show to be big for big sake, that's what you do. But we have to learn from our mistakes. And that's what I'm putting in the recap as well. Last year, The Rock came out, right? Every single seat in that building that night was either soaked or filled with erections. Everybody was super horned up for what he was going to say. And they were like, fuck yeah, dude, this is going to be badass. And then he was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and ruin every single thing we've done creatively by publicly glazing Cody and his mother in front of everybody. And it's like, oh man, this sucked. And then he's like, also, you know who I love? Capitalist and globalist. Netflix, Ari Emanuel. I cut my hand to be in your club. That's the Illuminati. It's the club they're in. And so anyway, yeah, it sucked, dude. That whole thing sucked. The Rock sucked the wind out of the room. Nobody gave a shit about anything else for the rest of the night because they were so confused. I think it would be a mistake to bring Jericho back. And again, I've said this. I'm talking about it in my recap. You know, but we're all waiting. Basically, this episode of Infight and FX is going to be me writing for 90% and then reacting to Breaker winning the world title. I mean, the heavyweight title. Yeah, that's right. We're still also on that wagon. Breaker's winning heavyweight title. I said it. I will say this. Okay, that a Demogorgon just walked across the screen. That was weird. That was weird. Yo, the IC title looks like it got so much smaller. It looks like a kid's belt. The referee was holding it up like this. Like from in to in, from buckle to buckle, he was just up like this. Hey, I appreciate it, Chris. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate you, champ. Hey, Jenny, I appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, what's going on? I was about to say Jenny Ortega. That's not who you are. Yeah. I remember you. What's going on? Damn, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two to step two. Yo, I love Becky Lynch's Kill Bill outfit. I mean, gear. I just love it. I think it's so good. She's so good. I really think she had a great year. I think for everybody that was talking shit about Becky's year, they're crazy, dude. They just like don't understand. Like the work she did as a heel has been freaking amazing. Honestly, Maxine Dupree, I don't even think is really that over. Honestly, I'm not saying she's not great. I'm saying I think it's Becky that got her over. Listen, run back Maxine Dupree's entire fucking run, right? Run it back and then put her and substitute Becky with like Charlotte or Naomi or like somebody, anybody almost really from this year, even Tiffany Stratton, even Jade Cargill. I don't think any of these people get Maxine over. And it's because it's a different character, sure, and a different storyline. But still, I'm telling y'all right now, Maxine Dupree is not getting over with the fan. Like she's not selling more merch, right? She's not a bigger name. She's had a great run, right? It's similar to Damian Mizdow. Remember when everybody just cheered Damian Mizdow's fucking butt off? He was so over, and Vince and creative just kept him down. And the moment he finally like turned on Miz, it was like this huge pop. He was great, but that run is what made him, right? He wasn't any more bigger of a star after that, right? Like he didn't win the championship. He wasn't getting like crazy money on the indies, or like he wasn't like TNA champion or anything like that, right? He didn't build a company from scratch with the Young Bucks. No, I'm just kidding. But like all that stuff to side, right? Damian Mizdow got over to a degree because of that storyline and where he fit in it. So like he was the underdog you root for. Maxine Dupree, same situation, but the only reason she's as much of an underdog and she's as cheered as much as she is because Becky Lynch is the one that has been absolutely firing on all cylinders. Now, I personally think Toni Storm had better work last year, like pound for pound. But if you look at January through December, I think Becky Lynch is the person to pick. I really do. I mean, Io Sky, get people saying her, and I have no problem with that pick as well. But you know, in this business, I respect the person that can get the other person over. A la Bret Hart, Stone Cold. Stone Cold Steve Austin doesn't have a career without Bret the Hitman Hart doing the job. And this is the same thing. Becky's doing the job, has been doing the job for Maxine. Like, dude, let's be real. Like, how much of Maxine's like MMA promos have we even given a shit about? Like, they have not registered one bit. You can't make her a joke with Tozawa and a porkly superstar on one weekend for like 3 years straight, and then like use like 6 weeks to like try to change our minds on who she is with like video vignettes. Like, eat shit, bro. Eat shit on that. Like, you can't do that. It's like, you know what? It's like if like all of a sudden like somebody bought the rights to Barney. You remember Barney, the purple dinosaur? Is it still around? I think it is, actually. He looks like claymation now, I think. But like, imagine Elon Musk. I think he's psycho enough to do this. Buys the rights to Barney and then makes like the most R-rated version of a purple dinosaur, like a Five Nights at Freddy type shit, right? Imagine that. How many people would just like be open to that? You know what I mean? I don't know how many. I think there's like a lot of sickos like me, by the way, because I watched that Mickey Mouse one. I watched the Winnie the Pooh one where Winnie the Pooh is like super pissed off at the kid. I forget the kid's name. And then he like eats him. I think it is. I don't know. It's a movie. I swear to God, these are all movies. They're like more and more popular now, where you get like a beloved children's character and then you like turn them into like a monster. There's this movie on Netflix right now called Brightburn, if it's still on there, and it's a reimagining of Superman. So like Superman, we all know the story, right? He comes down from Earth from Krypton, and like he's got all these powers. He gets adopted, and his adoptive parents basically try to hide the fact that he's got superpowers, and help him deal with them, right? So Brightburn is like this R-rated version horror film of what if Superman wasn't a good guy? What if his parents made like terrible mistakes trying to hide him and suppress him, and like he just turned into a murderous child with superpowers? That's what Brightburn is. It's super, super dope, but it's a complete reimagining, right? If you want people to see Maxine Dupree as a badass, there has to be a complete reimagining, complete repackaging. She's got to be off TV for a long time. You can't just make her this like, I'm not saying she's prissy or anything like that, but she's clearly like a girl's girl, right? And then all of a sudden be like, oh, look how badass she is. It's like, yeah, I guess she's badass, but she was playing tiddlywinks with Tozawa in the back, and she was playing tummy rubs with fucking Otis. So yeah, I don't know if I think that all of a sudden she's a blonde-haired fucking jujitsu master. No, I don't all of a sudden think she's the American Girl version of a fucking Gracie BJJ expert. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm gonna save some of this stuff for my recap. Right? I can't give you all of it. Hey, shout out Chase. What's going on, man? Appreciate you tapping in. Link is not open. If you're just joining us, I am working on my recap for fightsatw.com. You can go to fightsatw.com, bookmark it. They got boxing, wrestling, every combat sport. Plus, they're doing betting stuff or have been doing betting stuff. So it is the place to go if you are looking to enhance your knowledge of combat sports. But Chase, I'll open it up afterwards. All right. I'm not going to stick around a long time, guys. If y'all ain't going to jump on, I'll probably just jump off like right after. But as soon as I finish my recap, I'll put it up. Y'all want to jump on? Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what y'all thought I said was bullshit or whatever. It don't matter, bro. We all having fun today. This ain't serious. Call in. Tell me I'm wrong. Call in. Tell me I'm a liar or a fake or a dummy or a mark or an AW shill or a WWE closeted fanboy or whatever of those things you want to say to me that aren't nice that you think I won't respond well to. Try it. Try it and let's see how I respond. I guarantee you I'm going to be much more comical about it than you probably think I would. Yeah. That's right. That's right. If you can make me mad, what would I do, right? What would I do? Because I'm the guy that Nick Khan was talking about with the 12 subscribers that talks too much shit. You know that he was referring to me, right? I'm that guy. But no. Seriously, I don't know. I don't know what I could do. I don't know what I could. I'll shave my mustache, maybe. How's that sound? If you can come on and say something that makes me mad, which I don't think you can. The only ones that could do that would be like Mex or Machine Gun Matt, because they've known me long enough to know how to push buttons on me. That sounded weird. Pause. No Diddy. At the end of the day, I could say that I would like just have fun with it. You know what I mean? Yo, that's not even true at all, bro. I've literally listen, this year I let everyone burn. I never kicked no one off. I never dropped nobody unless they were just trolling. But I mean, here's the thing. Maybe think, okay, I can't put your comment on, obviously, but what happened? Oh, she wants to come in. Come on, Canela. But the thing is this, right? You got to remember this. You got to remember this. If they're if you're getting the sense that I'm only letting people on that agree with me, two things. One, this is a solo show. I don't know if you think we have a producer behind the camera, but I can assure you that the only thing behind the camera is storage mic equipment, soundboard stuff, my golf clubs, my Bud Light fridge, and my other set of golf clubs. That's it. There's no producer back here, so ain't nobody. Oh shit! Beautiful belly to back suplex from Maxine Dupree, and now she's going up to the top. Yeah, because it was going to be 3 title changes. I'll be honest, now that they had that first title change, I don't feel great about my pick. Yo, that was a 3 count. What? They put the belt right back on Becky. Yo, first of all, Maxine had a nearly 3. That was a 3 count, bro. I'm sorry. That was a slow kick up. Maxine Dupree should challenge this. What a weak ass choke. bruh. Yeah. Super Max. He just texted me on the chat. Yo, I gotta text. Okay. Listen, hear me out for one. Yo, that's hilarious, bro. Listen, yeah, I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they're gonna do it either. I really don't. Yo, they're using the Godzilla track from Eminem Champ. That's not what it is. It's the Godzilla track with Juice World, the kid that died. Juice World. That's the song Godzilla. Man, I'm an Eminem fan, bro. Stop it. I know Eminem, all right? The greatest rapper of all time. That's right, I said it. I'll go battle for battle with anybody who'd want to challenge me on Eminem being the greatest of all time. Yo, Becky is so good at this. Okay. So listen. Okay, I get it. They did the two belts. Yo, they doing Stranger Things epilogues? I hope so. That would be sick. It's weird because on my phone, I'm getting like different. Am I not signed into the right Netflix? Yo, I like what they're doing with Braun Breaker and the guys in the back. Like he's got the headphones on. It's like he's in a real big fight. Look, watch. Like he's like in a real big fight. You know what I mean? Like he's in the back. Like if you ever watch a boxing match, or if you ever there, yo, Mexican dude. Bro, listen, I swear Mex is like reading my mind somehow. Okay, this is what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, oh, this primate movie looks so good with the monkey that they raise and then he just like eats them, I think. Such a good people shouldn't have chimpanzees or like any of those crazy monkeys. What's wrong with Ben? Is that what it's called? No, it's called primate. Yo, this is gonna be such a dope movie, bro. If y'all have never seen those types of shows, like apes go ham on their fucking owners all the time. You can have an ape that you raised from, or not an ape, a chimpanzee. I'm sorry, a chimpanzee. You can have a chimpanzee that you raised from a baby that has been nothing but loving with your entire family, like a dog, for years, and then he can just snap. And here's what's fucked up about a chimpanzee. Let me tell y'all, or like hippos or like lions who like go for a fast kill, right? Like like cheetahs, they try to like take out your jugular, right? Bears will try to instantly rip out the part of your inside. I forget what it's called, but like it's like controls, it's like basically the glue that holds your organs together. And if you compromise a part of your stomach, like the whole thing just falls out. So like bears will like tack your mids and then your fucking guts will just fall out, right? A primate, a fucking a chimpanzee, they don't try to kill you fast. In fact, they try to kill you slow and on purpose. I promise this is true. You can look it up. A male chimpanzee, a female chimpanzee, if they sense a man, a male, and he is if they sense him as a threat, they will rip his penis off, bite all of his fingers and toes off before they even attempt to kill you. That's what's crazy about them. But anyway, the point I was trying to make, this is all a setup now. All right. Mex has given me the confidence to speak this way. They're setting us up. See, they want us to think right now that there's no way they're going to have 3 title changes on one card. No way. No way. No way. But think about it this way. Would they possibly do that on a card where everyone was suspecting Chris Jericho and he didn't show up? Could that be? Could that be exactly what's going on right now? I think it is. I think it is. I think it is because everybody that's watching is like, oh, the second time. And because here's the other part of that, right? You did all the title changes in the first hour. I mean, yeah, that one ran a little bit over, but you did the first title changes in the first hour. Don't tell me that wasn't to set up a main event. Don't tell me that wasn't to set up a main event that you're changing the title in, because that's exactly what's going on. Oh, they're showing a preview of yo, they're doing the R-Truth. This is gonna be so awesome. Oh man, this looks so good. Oh, this looks so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. That trailer looked so fucking good, dude. Let's go. I'm ready for Unreal. What? What? They're doing R-Truth? Bro, are they going to tell the truth about R-Truth? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Bro, we doing a live watch along for that. I'm going to tell you right now, you better hit sub on this channel right now. You better turn them notifications on right now. Because, champ, we watching every single one of those. What? R-Truth? Y'all doing R-Truth? Bro, he crying. He's crying on this trailer. He's crying. Bro, how dope would it be if he was like, nah, you know what? I ain't gonna even say it. I ain't gonna even say it. There was this story, I don't know if y'all remember from the summer, that I kept talking about, and I kept telling y'all it wasn't gonna be true when it was related to R-Truth. Some of y'all that have been following for a while know exactly what I'm talking about and know exactly why I'm not gonna talk about it, because I'm not getting in trouble for saying stupid shit no more. But bro, here's the only way I'm believing in Jey Uso as a tag team champion right now. If this promo doesn't have him come out immediately on the mic and be like, you know what, I was in a bad place, but my therapist gave me an SSRI that was like very helpful, and now I am able to just yeet up a storm without thinking of all the dark, crazy shit I was thinking about last week. Yo, I'm still that Undisputed trailer for real. I mean, Unreal, I meant. I don't understand it. I just don't get it. And look, I know Jey Uso's not for me. We've heard everybody saying that now. Wrestling Observers told us, fucking Wrestle Talks told us, fucking everybody's told us already. Okay, Jey Uso's not for us, so we don't have to complain anymore. But it's not even that. It's like this has been going on for over a year now. This is exactly what happened last time this year. And don't get me wrong, obviously the Yeets aren't even close to as strong as they were. Two words I'll never, ever, ever remember how to spell for the rest of my life: anniversary and business. Not that I don't, I know how to spell both of those things. What I'm saying is, those will be the two words that I'll always misspell for the rest of my life. Abe's got to be pissed off at how often I misspell business. I know Mex did. Mex bitched me out last night on text. It was fucking hilarious. Dude, that guy's so funny. I wish, you know what I wish for Mex? I wish that he didn't get locked up or he didn't get hemmed up. And you have those years back, because then he would be in a position where he'd be young enough to like feel like he could try something different. And I think he should try comedy. Not like he doesn't have to do stand up, although I think he could be good at stand up. Yo, is that Chris Eggert? I mean, here's the thing. You could have gone with a black boot, Stephanie. You know what I mean? Stephanie, you could have gone with a black boot and hid the injury a little better. Is there are rumors ahead of the show. Chiefly among them, is that a saying? Is that chiefly among them? I feel like that's a saying, right? Chiefly among them. What the hell? Damn, IG got wiped out. Man, dude, I ain't going live on IG with everything. If I'm going on live on IG from now on, it's gonna be solo. Oh, appreciate you, champ. Nah, we were talking about it, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna start a once a month, every first Sunday of the month podcast, a golfing podcast, where I just like take like 3 buddies that I know that are funny and interesting, and but we are gonna do that. We are gonna do that. I just haven't set it up. Shout out to Chris, by the way, and shout out to Jaime too in the chat. I seen you there, champ. You know I can't post that shit, right? You could stop sending that stuff because I can't post it anyway, champ. Bro, Raquel Rodriguez is just not the feud right now, bro. Man, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I swear to God, I was talking about the boot, and I was literally saying they could have done a better job at hiding it if they didn't want her to look injured. But I said, or what I was gonna say, if I would have finished what I was gonna say, I was gonna say, but the only reason that you would have this optics is if they were gonna come and then hurt her, or target the ankle, which is exactly what Raquel Rodriguez just did. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. I was all the way tapped in on that one. Oh, she's gonna do the ankle breaker thing with the chair. Who started that? Somebody in the 90s, I swear to God, started that. Was it Shawn Michaels? I feel like it was, or Brett, or Stone Cold. Who started that where they would put the chair legs and sandwich the ankle with it, and then they would stomp the chair? I mean, everybody did it, but it was somebody in the 90s that did it like all the fucking time. Bro, y'all know what I saw? A thing came out. Uh no, you bitch, stop doing. You know what I saw? I saw this report came out. It says that first of all, like I think it's like 80% of Gen no, not Gen Z, the boomers have like 80% of the wealth, and then like millennials have like 20 or like 15%. And it's like getting worse and worse. So by the time millennials are the age of boomers, we'll have even more of the wealth than the Gen Z. So by the time that the Gen Alpha gets to be like 20, they're all going to be homeless. I mean, that's what this thing said. Anyway, they said that the average home buyer is like is over 40. Listen to me. Millennials are buying homes at the lowest rate in the history of America. Here's something, right? A lot of people don't know shit about what it means to be America, right? You didn't pay attention in school, and instead you got propagandized with Sylvester Stallone movies and Arnold Schwarzenegger movies and Ronald Reagan being a closeted homosexual, probably. And so at the end of the day, you had all these things that were like really, really retarded, but everybody was like, yay, let's be American and eat hot dogs and fireworks and oh, we like the 4th of July, baseball. It's like, oh, well, a lot of crazy shit is happening and they're just distracting us. And that's basically what it was. And now you have this situation where they start a war in Venezuela, right? For no other reason than oil. Let's be real. Go check how much drugs come in illicit drugs, illegal drugs come in from Venezuela, and then ask yourself why we attacked them, right? And then if you want to ask yourself, oh, well, if we are attacking a legitimate presidents, right? Because Maduro was a piece of shit. Like, there's no hiding that. He got, he was they voted him out and he pulled a coup to stay in, right? He should have been taken out, but it shouldn't have been us that did it, and certainly not like that. But if that's the case, then why not go get Kim Jong-un out? Why not go to the Philippines and go bust up what's his name for his uh for stealing that election? You know what I mean? Like, why not let's go after, oh, why didn't we go and beat up Netanyahu in Israel? And why didn't we go fight them when they were fucking around in Gaza? If we care so much about other countries doing their shit right, that's what I'm saying. We don't care, right? Like, where is all the people that were like, we don't need to be in Ukraine? And those same people now with the energy, like, well, shit, we had to take out Venezuela. Like, what? Make that make sense, you fucking Trump guzzling ball suckers. Mama, what are you doing? You want to sit up here? Come here. Come say hi to everybody on camera. Say, look how much weight I've lost. Say, look at me, everybody. Look how much weight I've lost. Suck. You gotta suck in. Suck in. Suck in. She has lost weight. She has. Hey, bro, Ray looks like real, like, bro, get off my back, Penta. Settle. No. What? Star Search? Holy shit, Ash. They're bringing back Star Search. Yo, so if you didn't know, like before Dancing with the Stars and like before, I mean not Dancing with the Stars, what the fuck? Before like America's Got Talent or American Idol or The Voice or any of those other shows, there was Star Search. Star Search was a show that was hosted by the guy that used to be Johnny Carson's Andy Richter, like his announcer, co-host guy, right? Kind of like how the Roots are for Jimmy Fallon. And so Star Search was like this, they would go around the country and then like regionally you'd get a winner, kind of like Golden Gloves. And then regionally you'd get a winner, and then the people would like go on and then they would perform on the like national stage, right? I mean, just like America's Got Talent, right? America's Got Talent, they go around the country, don't they? In American Idol, and then they get winners from there, and then they bring them to like the national stage. So that's exactly what Star Search is. Apparently, Netflix is bringing it back, but I do have something to say that isn't going to be in my recap, obviously, because there's no reason to. So right now, something is going on. If you're not a Stranger Things fan, you're unaware of this, but maybe you are because it's gotten a lot of traction on TikTok. It's blown up. It's everywhere. It's called Ash. Is it called Conspiracy Gate? Conformity Gate. Okay, so Google, or I mean not Google, go to like TikTok, hashtag Conformity Gate, and you'll see what's going on. Okay, so what's going on right now is Stranger Things had its finale. Okay, Stranger Things had its finale, and in that finale, I mean I'm not going to spoil it because I don't know how many people have even seen it or started watching it. I know a lot of people that just got into it now because of how much hype it had, and so I don't want to ruin it. But at the very end, there is an ending that you can interpret a bunch of ways. I'll just put it that way, okay? So a lot of people aren't satisfied with it. You know what it is? It's kind of like the Dark Knight ending. Have you ever seen the Dark Knight trilogy? You know how at the end of Dark Knight, it's like you can choose to believe what you want, right? You can choose to believe that Batman fixed or Bruce Wayne fixed the bat plane and was able to autopilot it because he fixed it and got ejected. And then he married Catwoman and they moved to Paris. And he went every day, apparently, to the restaurant, hoping that his butler would come and see him for, I don't know, just to be like, have everything like close great for them, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so then it's like, wait, is Alfred really seeing them, or is that like in his mind? Right? Like Batman really died, but Alfred's gone insane or is choosing to believe like a happier ending, right? Another movie that did this, Wayne's World, maybe that you might seen. So Wayne's World has their fucked up ending at the beginning where Wayne is just like, an incel who's masturbated far too much on his couch and now is like, in a position where he's not going to get the girl, but then they like change the movie's ending. And so it's like, you can pick. So that's kind of what Stranger Things happened. So right now there are a shit ton of people watching Raw because this thing called Conformity Gate has made people believe that Raw Stranger Things collab is nothing more than a way to announce the fact that on Wednesday, Stranger Things will actually have their real finale. So what everybody watched on December 31st was bullshit. And that was to set up a real finale that's going to come out on Wednesday. Okay. I'm pretty sure these are the same kinds of people that were waiting for Tupac to come back in like 2007. Was that the year? 2005? Whatever year he was supposed to come back. They were all waiting for that. And these are the same people. Like, it's over, dude. And believe me, I would have done the ending a little different as well. I don't think it was as terrible as some people think it was. But I think it's like a lot of people have trouble letting go. Like when you watch a show like that and you really like get into the characters, you can go through like a depression when it's over. You know what I mean? You really can. And so that shit's real. But yeah, I would not be surprised if this episode does crazy numbers. First of all, because it was already a great show that was jam-packed with shit, with great, action and title matches and all this, right? But for everybody that still wants and is holding out hope that Stranger Things isn't finished and that they have a different, more satisfying ending to the story, are watching Raw waiting for this breaking announcement that they think is coming. There are people that think the Duffer Brothers are in. There are people that have put out TikToks claiming they followed their itineraries to the Barclays Center. I don't know. I feel bad because I'm not making fun of them. I wish it would come back too, just because I love the show. But I know it's over. I know it's over. Just like I know Chris Jericho's not coming out. I didn't say that. See, this is what I don't like. Or it's not that I don't like it, but they could have done it better here. So, what you missed right here, if you're watching along with me, you just saw a spot where Roxanne threw Bailey and Liv Morgan picks up the win. Roxanne threw Bailey over the ring announcer's barrier. And then Roxanne was like turned around laughing. And then Bailey like came up behind her. Like those are moments that the WWE missed to really integrate this stuff. Is it shenanigans? Yes. But we I'm tired of people pretending like wrestling doesn't have room for shenanigans. It absolutely has room for shenanigans. If you did not appreciate the Sami Zayn Jackass WrestleMania match, that's because you're incapable of love. You know, you're incapable of love and also you're broken inside because that was so much fun. Bro, CM Punk just always got to give that Bret Hart respect. Hey, bro, I respect that too. You know what I mean? I respect that too. I was gonna wear my Bret shit too. Ash, Too many commercials? No, that's not the. I mean, yeah, it is too many commercials, but it's like, here's the thing. Netflix, I've gotten used to. SmackDown was crazy. The amount of picture in picture ads, that was crazy. Yo, this has been part Monday Night Raw, part Stranger Things propaganda. That's exactly what it's become. Damn, poor Damian Priest, bro. I don't think he's gonna have a year this year. I really don't. Like, I felt like they used him on Friday just to be like, hey, we need something cool because we're not gonna have anything cool here. Hey, but Javon Evans signing to Raw, that's a win. I don't know if I would have done it off camera. Yo, that three stages of hell was a great idea. I like the way they initiated as well. Uh, so it's gonna be SmackDown in Berlin, Germany. Obviously Cody's not losing, but I think they really like. Here's the thing that you could say about Drew McIntyre. That's something that I think is more important. Something that I think is more important than oh shit, Monday Night Raw is at 1 p.m. next week because they're gonna be in Germany. Bro, 850? 850. Bro, what are they going to do for this main event? It is 850 Central Time. 850, bro. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm sorry. It's not 850. It's actually Machine Gun Matt time. What's going on, champ? Machine Gun Matt said it. He said it. The dogs are barking. Well, this dog's barking. This dog is fat and asleep, but that's okay because she's lost weight. If CM Punk came dressed as one of the Stranger Things kids, I would just honestly, I'd hope he'd never wrestle again if that was the case. I don't think Corey Graves understood how much of a douche he was going to look like coming out dressed like that. It's not that he did. It's not that he even looked bad. That's not even the case. It's just like you cosplayed. You work here. You know what I mean? Like you work here. I don't know if you should be the one cosplaying. Bro, what happened to my angle? I had like a good angle and now I have like this weirdo angle. Fuck it. Yo, they are really, really playing this up. Yo, when you mark a champion in parentheses, you put the C. Does it go next to his name or is there a space and then his name? I'm asking everybody, but I see Chris is on, so I know Chris has been my editor for, well, not right now, not anymore, but he was my editor for 4 years, Chris. Anybody that can answer it. But Chris, I'm asking you specifically. Do I put the C next to Punk or do I put it space and then the C? All right, guys, here we go. The heavyweight champion of the world, CM Punk. All right, guys, we got CM Punk coming out right now. I want to remind everybody we will be live tomorrow, Tuesday, January 6th, 2 p.m. Central. We're going to be doing some gaming. We're going to be doing a little workout as well, but mostly we're going to be covering all the action from tonight, as well as talking about this past weekend's boxing action, as well as a very, very early preview of the three awesome cards and events coming to us this month in boxing, wrestling, and MMA. First and foremost, we have the UFC card highlighted by Justin Gaethje and Patty Pimblett, and that's going to be a great match, and that's a great card stacked to the gills 2 weeks from now, or from Saturday, I should say. And then or a week from Saturday, I should say. And then 2 weeks from then, the last week of January, on the same night, unfortunately. WWE will have the Royal Rumble, my personal favorite PLE of the year. And we will also have Shakur Stevenson facing off against Teofimo in one of the most anticipated matches ever, or of the 2020s, I should say. We are going to find out, is Shakur that guy, the guy he's been claiming he is forever, or is Teofimo still that guy that successfully defeated Lomachenko, that guy who undisputed, depending on who you talk to about it. Can't forget the DoorDash rub. There's no vision out there right now, champ, but that they're surely going to make their way here, right? They're surely going to make their way out. Yo, CM Punk got the varsity jacket like Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner used to wear when they were the Steiner brothers. That's sick, bro. That's actually sick. Yo, Punk knows how to do this thing, bro. He's such a good like troll. You know why he's a good troll though? Because he's a good wrestling fan. That's why. Because he pays homage to the people that came before him. You know what I mean? That's what he does, and I appreciate that about him. All right, the bell has rung. The heavyweight title is officially on the line. Punk is coming out, attempting to wrestle with Braun Breaker, and that's a mistake. Let me tell y'all right now, that is an early mistake from CM Punk, who's supposed to be the veteran in this position. But the one thing you do not want to do against the younger guy is go to the mats like that. Not with the guy that has more experience, is a more decorated wrestler than you, and at the end of the day has the physical benefits, or I should say advantages, and the youthful benefit. Ain't nobody gonna watch the Warriors and Clippers. Braun Breaker about to win the heavyweight title. Chill. Ooh, nice fireman's carry from Punk. I don't like that inside arm bar. It's better when you do it from the outside where you could get that back end on it like that. Because when you do it from the front, like seriously, I'm just gonna do this. Like, if you've ever even rolled, if you've ever even seen video of people rolling, like, why aren't you gonna just do this? I'm just gonna bring my arm to my arm. But if you're on here on this side, you ain't moving, champ. You ain't moving. They keep sending that Demogorgon just like floating across the screen. Uh oh, Elimination Chamber promo. I don't love that Royal Rumble's like not even, we haven't even gotten one person to announce themselves for the Rumble, but we're doing a chamber. We're doing it February 28th in Chicago. So they said they booked it like this. So as Braun Breaker wins tonight, CM Punk wins the Elimination Chamber in Chicago, and then they're going to wrestle at WrestleMania. That's one way I've heard it. The other way is obviously Breaker loses tonight, and then regains or then gets his shot at Chamber or wins the title. But it's like, how can you? This is what I didn't like about that. How can you not incorporate Punk into the major plans of a Chicago Elimination Chamber PLE? That to me sounds like ludicrous to waste that opportunity. Oof. Oh, thanks, Chris. I just saw it. Yeah, appreciate you, champ. Nice back suplex, release back suplex from Breaker with the cover. Very, very short too. Nah, champ, that ain't it. Yo, Paul is looking fancy in that suit, bruh. He looking all sorts of fancy right now. I'm so fan. Oh my god, why am I singing that? I hate it. I don't hate Iggy Azalea. She's so cringe to me. It's like you're from Australia, but you talk black. Oh. Kabuki Warriors lost. Maxine Dupree lost. I wonder if this would break the record for most title changes on a Raw. I wonder if ChatGPT would know such a thing. Can anybody remember a time where there's been more than one title change on Raw? I mean, I'm sure there have been, and if I tried, I'm sure I could remember, but all right. Oh, here we go. He's running. Braun's running. Oh, nice. Braun was doing the run around the ring to get the spear on CM Punk through the timekeeper's barrier. Punk managed to jump it and then was able to land the lariat. Yo, Punk with the high fly. I mean, Punk with the high risk maneuver. Was that a cross body? Nah, bro, that's not even what it says. Yo, Frankenstein's a good movie if y'all ain't seen it. I think they nominated for the Golden Globes too, but I think it's gonna get the Oscar nom. It's really good. I think they're doing the Bride of Frankenstein next year too. I don't know if it's the same people or not. All right, now Breaker on the middle turnbuckle, looking to suplex Punk, but Punk is firing back with right hands, and that gets Breaker off of the corner. And now Breaker leaps, set to do. Oh, no, no, no. He fucked it up. He fucked it up. Damn it. He fucked it up. He fucked it up. Good on. Yo, this is so good. Paul Heyman is now like he can't believe it. It was a botch, but they're turning it into action and work. Beautiful, beautiful save. That was nice. Honestly, that was good. That was good. A lot of people are going to talk shit, but mistakes happen, right? Mistakes happen. Yo. Yeah, it was right on his head, Matt. Right on his head, bro. Right on his head. No, they're going to run it back. Oh, they should have just said, fuck it. And they're doing the exact same fucking thing? No, they're not. Oh, no. It's only a botch if you run it back. It's only a botch if you run it back. If you didn't run it back, then it was a missed opportunity. It was a missed opportunity if you don't run it back. But now it's a botch because you ran it back. It should have just said, fuck it. Punk, you cut. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird, because if you're Punk in that situation, you're the vet, right? You got to be the one that takes control in that position. You have to be the one that says, okay, this happened. This is how we're going to move on. And if you're Punk, I don't know if you can take that spot away from a young kid like that, right? All right, Punk up. He's doing the Macho Man. He's on the top. He goes for the elbow. He lands it on Breaker. Oh, he's back up. He got right back up. He's doing the Mach. Ooh, yeah. That was a terrible Macho Man. I know that, but that's okay. Uh-oh. And now Paul Heyman is on top of the apron, distracts Punk long enough And now here comes the Vision. The Vision is out. Oh, and Punk takes out Reed. Punk takes out Paul. And Austin Theory jumps off the apron in time to not catch a right hand from Punk as Reed and Punk. Oh, and there goes the ref. There goes the ref. Braun has thrown Punk into the ref. He is down. And now Austin Theory is up and he is preparing to deliver a stomp. And he does it. He stomps Punk. He hits Punk with a stomp in the middle of the ring. He's in the middle of the Slim Jim. Reed throws the ref in too. Oh, and that's a break. That's a break. That's a break. Only a 2 count. That was Braun's best chance so far of the night, and Punk was able to kick up. It is going to take more than a terrible Austin Theory stomp to get this job done. And now Reed is trashing the commentator's desk. Okay, Rey Mysterio, Penta, and Dragon Lee have come out. Yo, why is what? This is so weird. Why? Why are the Lucha Bros or why are the Luchadors out helping? And why isn't it the Lucha Bros? Why is it just Dragon Lee and no AJ Styles? They were like best friends for like weeks. Come on, guys. We know this don't make sense. We know this don't make sense. I mean, I get it. You got beef with Logan, but this is Breaker and Punk. Like, what do you? I mean, I guess Ray and my bad. Ray and Punk shaked hands a week ago, so this makes perfect sense. Now Breaker's got Punk set up for the spear. Breaker is looking like he knows all of this rides on this. Oh, and he misses the spear into the buckle. Punk has a GTS. He has the GTS on Braun. Braun looks out. 1, 2. No, he kicks out. Braun kicks out. Braun Breaker kicked out. And Paul is thanking the gods that Breaker was able to kick out. And that was a pile driver on Breaker. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out. He kicks out. Yeah, it was a great false finish. Great false finish, Matt. You're absolutely right. That was a good false finish. I liked it a lot. And now Punk has his hands to his face, signifying that he is ready to put Breaker to sleep. He's got Breaker on his shoulders. That man that is pushing 300 pounds, and he's got him like nothing. Tosses him up. Breaker catches him. Breaker catches him in an armbar. He's got Punk in the middle of the ring. He's in the middle of the Slim Jim logo. And Breaker's going to rip his arm off. Punk is tapping. Oh, no, he's not. Yo, I thought he was tapping, bro. The ref thought he was tapping too. Hey, the ref was like, yo, what the fuck? 1, 2, the reversal. No. Breaker kicks out and right back into the locked armbar. Yo, Punk's got it locked in on Breaker. And now they are face to face. They're kissing. Oh, now Braun's got Punk up. Oh, he hits him with a double. He hit him with both his knees. Oh, and a big lariat. Huge. That's a 1. That's a 2. Still champion Punk as he kicks out of the near fall. Yo, Braun said, oh, you use one knee in your GTS? I'm going to up the stakes. Here's another knee right to your gut. Another GTS. Oh, but Punk gets out. He's escaped. Punk's got the STF locked in the middle of the Slim Jim logo. Breaker is like, yo, that little almost tap out thing keeps freaking. It's like, no, there's no way. No way they're going to make Braun tap out like this. No way. He's dragging to the ropes. This is where Punk's going to like get him back in, right? He's going to break in. He's going to drag him back. Drag him back. Yep, he got it. Yep, he locked it in. He dragged him back and locked it in. Oh, and now Paul is right back on the apron. They should have thrown his ass out. Throw his bald, fat ass out. And now Punk has Paul Heyman's lapels in his hands. He's delivered a punch right to the head of Paul Heyman. And Breaker goes for a spear, completely misses it. And now he is on his knees outside of the ring next to Paul Heyman. Oh! And Punk goes for a tope suicida and catches a right hand. And he is flat on his belly. This is not a good position at this point in the match for Punk. I can tell you that. Breaker's at the top. This feels like a Brock Lesnar moment here. Oh, a big elbow from the top of the turnbuckle to the outside on Punk through the commentator's desk. And everybody is barking. And Paul Heyman is laughing hysterically at Punk. And now Breaker's dragging Punk into the ring. Oh! Breaker goes for a spear. Punk hits him with the knee, with the reverse. Now he's got him up on his shoulders. He hits the GTS. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Punk has won and retained the heavyweight title. My God, what a match. Breaker looks super pissed, just staring up at the ceiling. No Jericho. Yo, what a crazy, crazy, crazy match. The finish wasn't bad at all. It was decent. I don't know if I put Breaker over. I mean, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. It's not that I didn't like it. It was good. It was done well. But listen, I'm gonna finish up here, guys. We're gonna be back in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna put the link up if anybody wants to join. We will be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and oh shit, we are back, and right now you can go to fightsatw.com ahead of my article recapping the entire night, letting y'all know exactly what transpired, what took place, what to be excited for, what to be a little disappointed about. All of that, you can go to fightsatw.com right now. The article should be up momentarily. Shout out to Abe Gonzalez working hard every single day to, have one of the best websites currently out there for combat sports with one of the best staffs. I've said it before, and I'll say it every time until y'all pay attention and listen to me. Best staff. Matt said the moment is coming at Mania. Yeah. So I will say this, right? Thinking about what I liked and what I didn't like. I don't know if beating Breaker, like, it wasn't just that he beat Breaker clean, right? Because that wasn't clean. I mean, it was clean for him, right? It's not like Punk did anything to cheat, but what I'm saying is, like, Breaker didn't win. Not only was he not good enough to beat Punk, right? But he also, like, the optics of this is also like he's not even good enough to beat Punk with like all the help in the world, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just, how do you build stars? How do you build believable stars? You got to get them wins, right? You got to get them wins. And high profile wins count more. So I understand, like, oh, him winning at Mania he should be received better than winning on Raw. I don't know if that's true though, right? Because like Mania is meant for faces. Mania, like, moments are meant for like the Bryan Danielsons of the world, or the Bret Harts of the world, or the Shawn Michaels of the world. The boyhood dream coming true. When the heel wins at Mania, I don't know. It's just, it's not that I didn't. It's not that I didn't see a route where he lost. It's that I didn't think they would add to the bad booking that was the Seth Rollins turn. The Seth Rollins turn was that wasn't bad booking. It was not capitalized on well enough, right? Like, you went with Braun Breaker turning on Seth Rollins, and then what you did was you said, okay, this is our new badass. He doesn't give a fuck anymore. He's not bowing down to the future. To the past. He's not, he's not paying no respects. He's not giving no F's at all when it comes to this shit. Real deal. That's what he was. And then it's like, shame on you, Braun. Give me back the belt. Okay, here you go. And it's like, Paul, I want the belt now. And it's like, sorry, buddy, but let me tell you a story about Brock Lesnar. And then him and Reed looking at each other like, well, I guess we're still new at this. I guess we got a ways to go to learn. And it's like, the fuck? Do y'all remember when Sheamus became a star? He came out and just beat John Cena, right? I didn't even think Sheamus was like looked that great at that point. I didn't even think Sheamus was like somebody that had like super good longevity in the game. And I was wrong completely. But the point I'm making is, like, they built him by building him, by getting him wins, right? I don't know, man. I think even like not a DQ, but like even like a count out finish would have been better, like something just like keep Braun from having his back on the mat, staring up at the lights as often as you can. We didn't see Stone Cold fucking laid out, but all the time leading up to becoming Stone Cold. We didn't see, Brock Lesnar or the Big Show or some of these other guys. And Braun Breaker, obviously, he's his own guy. He's going to be booked the way he's going to be booked. It's going to be different. I just feel like if you were going to do something with him this year, like, you can't make him look like a jackass en route to doing that, to doing exactly that. It doesn't work, I don't think. Um, I want to go over some of the stuff that we saw. I'm a peace out, YouTube. I appreciate everybody chopping up. Matt, I'll be on Twitch, X, IG, any of them if you want to jump on. I'm gonna put the link out.